Let's go, little kitty cat.
Somebody talking about kitty cats. Somebody made a list of best and worst Beyonce songs, and they put Kitty Cat in the worst.
Oh shit! Don't.
And Sugar Mama.
Okay, Sugar Mama, I understand.
Huh.
Kitty Cats.
They put. Let me fight.
Now I'm willing to fight.
Kitty Cat is second worst one on their list.
Okay, I don't agree with Halo, Superpower, and Kitty Cat being on that list. Everything else can fuck off.
I feel like Ave Maria should have been on worst, but anyway.
True. Is it on the best?
No,
it's not there at all. Mood Forever is number 2. No.
For best.
Yes. What? Mood Forever is such a trash song. Okay, no.
I've never.
Daddy Lessons?
Not Daddy Lessons.
No.
I would have added Me, Myself, and I for sure. Formation, I don't agree with.
No,
being number 1.
Absolutely not. Formation is maybe 10. Maybe.
Me, Myself, and I, Resentment. What else?
My foot is numb, girl. Well, that's why you have pins and needles right now.
Do you want to stretch it out? Do you want to shake it
I
off?
think she's coming back. She's coming back.
Okay.
The blood supply is coming back. Anyways, you're giving you top 10.
So yeah, what do I know Beyonce song? Dangerously in Love, even.
Dangerously in Love is there.
It is?
There. Number 6.
Oh, okay. 2?
Yeah, that's the one you know. I don't know what the one is.
What?
I think one might be the Destiny's Child song.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't agree with Daddy Lessons being on this list of best songs, or I Care. Because I feel like 1+1 needs to be on this song, because 1+1 when it's covered, 1+1 should be on the best.
They should have put Love on Top
Love
in
on
best.
fucking Top. You're correct.
It should have been there.
Love on Top is a pop masterpiece, but it's also a musical masterpiece.
Yes, it's just an arrangement.
It's vocally, instrumentally. How is Love on Top not on this list?
And a black person made this, so I'm just. It's even worse. A black woman made this.
We disappoint We disappoint ourselves sometimes.
I'm so disappointed.
Anyways,
her name is. Never mind. Oh, this came out 2017, but still.
No. Wait, when did you say 17? Where did you see 17?
Oh, yeah. It's 7 a.m. 2021. My bad. Anyway.
No, I disagree with that completely. You can give us a top 10 in the comments if you feel like.
Oh, yes. Ave Maria is definitely number 1 worst for me.
No.
I hate that song so much.
No, it's number 10.
What's
number 10 worst?
What's in your worst?
Pretty Hurts. Don't like that song.
Yeah. Telephone with Lady Gaga should have been in best. I like Telephone.
Yeah, okay. It did something for the girls.
Okay. As a cultural significance.
I could see why that would be a thing.
Yeah.
Video Phone, didn't like it.
Yeah.
Diva should have been on the best list.
Yes.
Because Diva, that song alone, I remember they played it one time, I think it was Metro FM, and my sister and I were sitting in our room in our old place, like an old place by the beach.
Yes.
I think we're in the mirror doing something, and they played Diva for the first time. This is before the album came out.
Yes.
And my sister and I just looked at each other and were like, we have to get this album. And that was the first Birds album we bought physically. Like, it was I Am Sasha Fierce. Specifically just because of Diva. When that first time I heard that, I was like, oh, this is... Wow. What? Who was that person? There was somebody I went to school with. I'm not sure if it was... When did this I Am Sasha Fierce come out?
It came out when you were in high school. I know that.
So it's high school.
It was high school.
So then remember there was somebody who was like... a diva is a female version. Like they had a remix for the actual lyrics.
A diva is a female version of my diva.
No,
that
what?
one. I heard that one all the time.
No,
oh my goodness.
That's not what I. What? What?
They would sing. This person, I don't remember who it was, but one of the guys were too. They would sing, "My diva is a female version of my diva." That's what I heard a lot of time.
I said.
What did you hear?
I don't remember what it was. It's like a diva is a female version of a hustler, but that's the actual lyrics.
Yes.
But I can't remember what it was. So funny though. I'm mad. Anyways, this is Conversations Without
Even
Context.
Upgrade You. Okay, sorry.
What?
Upgrade You should have been on the best.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
There's another one. There's another one. No, that's that one. That's that one.
Yes. Okay.
I mean, Kitty Cat is number 1?
Upgrade.
Or number 2? Kitty Cat?
Kitty Cat. Let's go.
That's on the best. Oh, wow.
So I was looking at dildos earlier. That's why it shows up. Beautiful Lie.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Okay, Beautiful Lie is not her strongest song.
I think vocally, Best I Never Had doesn't deserve to be on this list. I mean, when she got to that big part,
yes,
vocally alone, it can be an average song, but it doesn't deserve to be on the worst list. Okay, people, this is Conversations Without Context. We're back in this bitch
with Beyonce.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know,
whatever.
Oh no! Hit the bell. I've always wanted to say that. Hit the bell so you don't miss any notifications. I've always wanted to say that. I've always wanted to say that. I just think it brings more attention to us when we're wearing bear clothes.
Yes. So I feel like that would be really great. I'm still looking where to buy them. Where do you go?
You know, they're not on, readily for sale.
No. Even goes now where you don't, like, you can't walk into a Jessica's and see a bar glove just there. Oh, Jessica's is this everything shop in our hometown. Yeah.
Fuck up Vibes.
I wouldn't be surprised if Vibes has it. When I go home, I will look.
I'm trying to think. Where do they sell like construction stuff?
Build it.
Let's try there, because like people when they're welding and all that stuff, and they try to protect themselves, or if they're mining or whatever the fuck that requires coverage. Yeah,
protection.
They would.
We can wear condoms on our faces. Just flip it the other way so it's the dry side. I have the best ideas always.
I'm 5 to quitting. Nigga, come out of here.
Come on now. I mean,
so on this episode, we're gonna be a little reflective. We're gonna talk and think about things in the last 7 months that you've been here. And
I've been here for 7 months. Shit.
Well, you're going into your 8th now.
No, this is gonna be 7 because I arrived like early Feb.
Yes.
So this is literally 7 months.
Okay.
It was Beyonce's birthday yesterday.
Yes. She didn't post the damn thing.
Nope.
I'm like, girl, I went on Instagram just to see your post. And because y'all know I'm not on social media like that.
Yeah.
So I went to go check. I'm like, okay, it's September 4th. Let me go see what Beyonce's doing.
No.
She didn't post, like she posts.
She does those things on her blog or whatever. Oh,
she doesn't post with the song in the background and she moves with the beat. Nothing. She didn't post Jay-Z's raggedy ass. Nothing.
Anyway, I need to stop talking about
on a rapper level, Hove is the best, but on a husband level, wow.
Yo,
wow.
Big boy, you stay on my mind. Okay.
Next topic. I hope you never, ever, ever listen to this Beyonce. And if you do, they're holding a gun to my head. I don't mean it.
Yeah. You hear that? That was the gun cocking.
Don't mean it. So sorry. Would love to write for you. If you ever anyways. So we're talking about like things that we wish we knew.
I'm your husband. Okay.
You my cousin?
No, I'm your husband.
I know your name. What's my name?
I'm done interrupting. Talk.
Beyonce. Say my name. Say my name. Dun, 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 dun. Say my name. Say my name.
No one is around you.
So whoever edited that together.
Beautiful.
You don't even have to be an actual beehive to know that. So that's an iconic moment in culture. In culture, it's like, oh, your husband.
You my husband.
What's Anthony something hyphen Knowles?
Yes.
Oh gosh, that was a lot. I wonder if his name is still hyphen Knowles.
I hope it is. Good for him. Good for him.
That's iconic.
Yeah.
That alone took it to another.
Yes.
Yes. Back on topic. Oh, producer's gonna hate us today.
Okay, I'm done.
The producer is going to hate us today.
Worst behavior. Sorry. I'm done. Okay, call.
No, you're not.
Ted.
You're gonna keep doing shit.
No, Ted.
So, what is one of the things financially you wish you knew before moving here?
Firstly,
Cape Town, that is.
That
Cape Town in South Africa, if you don't know.
The only one.
South Africa's at the bottom of Africa.
Yeah.
If you're confused.
There was this, before I answer the question, there was this one tweet about when there's a family gathering, what do you bring? It's always like, I'm the cousin from Cape Town. But one thing I wish I knew, I think that maybe this then is a general thing.
I really am going to be the bougie aunt from Cape Town, though.
Listen.
That's me. Yeah.
I'm the cousin from Cape Town.
I'm already planning the kids' presents. That's why. That's how I know. Like,
you bought the tree.
I know what's happening. I came in here with groceries in my car.
You got decorators.
That's what it is. I will. She's like, you mean I must go?
Yo, what?
Ready to pack him? Wow, imagine.
There's a personal chef coming in.
Yeah. I've already cooked Christmas dinner before, and
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to do it this year. Next year, maybe. Not this year.
Child, I've done desserts every time Christmas. I can't, no.
No?
No, I don't want to do it again.
You just do trifles?
I don't trifles. We're above. We're upper echelon. What do you mean?
That's I do trifles every fucking year.
I got tired of trifle. Even if it's like once a year, no.
No, it's almost feels un-South African to not have trifle at Christmas.
Nah, bruh.
So I kind of have to do it.
One Christmas, you were just like ice cream and syrup. We were done. We were like, nope, can't.
We do. Last year, I think we did a peppermint tart, like a peppermint thing. Peppermint caramel tart. That 4-ingredient thing that's very simple. Oh, lovely. Never going to complain about that. I don't think my mom would like it if there was no trifle available. So
I think my parents are pretty flexible. I'm thinking of there's this beautiful tiramisu from Woolworths. So good. It's peppermint tiramisu, but like it's just
tiramisu. Lena go for it. Okay. What makes it tiramisu? Go.
Does.
Okay, I need to buy it to check.
But trifle kai is just tiramisu. Anyway, expensive things about Cape Town. Money. Let's talk about money. If I wish I knew that 100 rand is not going to fill up your basket, because boy, food is expensive.
You ain't never gone grocery shopping before?
I have, but like I didn't think it was that bad.
Okay.
I didn't realize it was like bad.
Okay, yeah.
Like because I prefer buying in bulk if it's cheaper. So like ubi single, I know it's about 80 rand if I want to buy the 6, and I'm running out of milk. I'm just like, ooh. But anyway, 80.
Then you get for 74, 75.
I need to find a place that has a special because I live right next door to a spa.
Oh, true that. You carry that whole 6-pack with you, babe?
Yeah.
Child.
I'm that bitch.
Also, I don't have any shop close to me except for like a spaza shop at the bottom. So
a bodega.
Yeah, it technically is a bodega.
A bodega is a spaza. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. You know, there is. It's more bodega than it is spaza. But I also, I don't know. I think there's some sort of COVID protocols because you can't actually go in.
Oh, that's cute.
The guy has to go and do it for you and bring it down to you.
Oh, in my area, you can just like
go in.
Where's
your bodega?
I Landoga. I always wear a mask.
Well, yeah.
But people just in general, even the shop owner is just like, what's up? Without a mask. Sometimes he smokes in there. I'm just like, bro.
Papi, what is we doing?
He already asked my hand in marriage, but anyway. That's,
what?
He was like, oh, you're married? I'm like, no. He's like, come, let's get married. I'm like, what? Yo. Yeah.
Should have lied and said yes. You know what we were like, where's your ring? I was washing the dishes.
But there's no tan.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I'm black. So we don't get, it doesn't work like that.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. Anyway, what is...
Enough people proposing to you.
Hey.
For me... I guess the food thing, yes.
What about the dildos?
But not so much. Not so much that.
Yeah.
The thing about it is that, you know, okay, I've been here for this is my 7th year, right? So, in the first 3 years, I stayed in a catering res.
Yeah.
and then I moved to self-catering. This is while I was at university. So the first 3 years, I didn't necessarily have to grocery shop.
And anyway, you did the corruption thing. So corrupt.
But I did anticipate it in a way, because when I did save up a lot of those vouchers that I used to have, I went and I anticipated. I bought the non-perishable things.
Yeah.
And I kept that for the day that I moved into my self-catering race, which did help me so fucking much that first year I was there.
Good.
I was only there 1 year, but the year that I was there,
yeah,
I had my spices, I had a lot of things. I only had to buy were the things that I ate.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like the meat and the pastas,
eggs
those things.
Whatever.
Yeah, because obviously I'm not gonna keep eggs in storage.
Yes.
But the other stuff that was the cans, all that stuff, the spices, I could foresee by boy. And also these vouchers were gonna expire, so I had to.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But it was more so just really coming into my own and realizing just how much of a hermit I was. It wasn't so much financial, because even by the time I'd gone to self-catering, I'd been working quite a bit, and I've had jobs basically throughout university. So, and I did have jobs because I knew how expensive shit was. I was only getting so my mom used to give me money, then every year the money would get less and less and less. And I'm like, it's supposed to go the other way.
Because inflation?
And also I'm going from catering to non-catering.
Yeah.
And eventually, I think by final year, before pandemic, 2019, I think I was getting like 500 to 750 a month, which... for people who buy groceries, you'll know that that's not going to cover fuck all. So then luckily I was working, but the job I was working didn't make as much money as I wanted it to make, especially because there was a lot of people, and also it was clashing with my timetable, so I couldn't really pick up more shifts that much. And I was lazy. So I could only supplement that by maybe maximum 1,000 a month.
Yeah.
Which is not bad, but it doesn't really allow you to live as a student, because all you're doing is covering groceries. Yeah. And then maybe you have 200 left over to do something, buy KFC or some shit like that. I don't know.
You can't do anything in this city with 200, eh?
Yeah, I think one thing I've learned as somebody working now is that the more you earn, the more you spend.
Yes. That is so true. That is so true.
The more you earn, the more all of a sudden you get bougie. Like, nigga, I was eating trash as a student. And all of a sudden, my grocery bill just shot the fuck up. Like, it's in the sky. And I'm like, you weren't this bougie in university? Now you're very... Yeah, like I told you, this last couple of months, I've been so picky with what I eat. I just, my list or my stomach was just like, no, not that. No, not that. So now, to get with the things that I can possibly stomach, price shoots up. So yeah, you spend more when you make more. And that's not to say I'm making a lot of money at all.
You're just making more than...
I'm making more than I would as a student.
I mean, multiple times more.
well, considering I only made 1,000 as a student, true. Yes. Yes, multiple. I don't want you guys thinking I'm making 30,000 and something like that. No. Yeah. Cut that shit down. A lot. Hopefully I get more money at the end of the year. We're going through our performance reviews in October, November.
Okay.
November. That's so exciting. Hopefully in December, a little bit more. But get tax.
But yeah, I mean,
tax returns too. Fuck that shit. Okay, anyways, go.
Here in Cape Town, I don't know, man. If you wanna go to a restaurant and I don't know, walk around, you need at least 500 rand for one day at least.
Especially, you know what, the thing that I find so fucking annoying. It's why are cocktails so expensive,
dude?
Cocktails, I would rather drink Smirnoff or Hunter's Dry or whatever. I don't even drink Hunter's Dry like that. Before I pay 90 rand for a cocktail. Multiple.
The other week, me and this other person, we went to Hudson's, which is on a Kloof. And I ordered a gin and tonic. I was like, okay, let me just get double gin and tonic. Whatever. 56 rands. 56 rands.
I'm disgusted.
I was like, wait, no, I didn't mean to. Wait. Hold up.
Was that your whole budget?
I mean, it was my whole budget. We had like nachos and drinks.
Oh, come on.
But, boy, I was shocked. Because usually, like, back home, 50 rand will get you, like, blackout drunk.
I remember one time a friend and I went to the bowling alley.
Yeah.
At Bodok.
What do you call the place? Yeah.
Tempin bowling. I don't know what it's called. I don't know. But
there's
you know.
a name for the bar side. I forgot. Anyway.
Yeah, the bar and
Lighthouse.
Yes, with the jam jars.
Oh, those ones.
When I tell you, that was the first time we went during the day.
Yeah.
I had to walk home. This is when I still lived in by Miller Crescent.
Oh, boy.
I had to walk home so drunk. Because, first of all, the bartender was hitting on her. Mm-hmm. So he kept giving us extra shots. And he kept making the jam jars hella strong. I think we had 2.
You had 2 jam
plus
jars?
shots. It's a miracle I made it home. Like, it's a miracle. I had to walk by myself home from Lighthouse all the way up Second Avenue.
That's quite a...
And Second Avenue, if you know PE, is fucking long.
It's very long. Especially on a hot day.
It was like 2, 3 p.m.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Because like, when you're sitting down, you don't realize how drunk you are. Up. I am like, oh.
Yeah. It feels like the alcohol just like when you're sitting down, just like stays low.
And it was like, I mean, I obviously gotten up a couple times to go to the toilet, but even then, I think by the time we left, they thought, okay, no, it's coming down a little. Yeah. No, it wasn't. I was crisscrossing my ass home, and then my mom came back, and I was like, what? I was sleeping in the bed. My mom came back.
Yeah.
And I can't remember. I was sleeping, and she just, for some reason, came to talk to me that time. And I'm like, bitch, of all times. I'm sure I smell of alcohol. I'm sure my breath stinks. I'm trying to get this hangover out of my way. And I'm pretty sure she could sense I was drunk.
Probably.
I was just like, bitch, no.
Reminds me of that time, remember the matric farewell after party?
Oh, jeez.
And then we stayed up until like sunrise or 7 a.m. We walked through the boardwalk. We went, pretended to sleep.
And then the trash part about that was that I had just got my ears pierced.
Really?
The week before. But then you're not supposed to take it out.
Yes.
But I did in order to put the earrings in. And so to take out these earrings, which were hurting because my ear was swelling, I was like, oh my God, it hurts so bad and I can't reach it. And I'm pretty sure she was like, you're still drunk. But it hurt so much.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like that morning was just like so funny for me because my mom came like 30 minutes after we got to home. Oh shit.
You're like, really?
And I probably like smelled of like cigarettes and
because we were doing the most.
Yeah. I think that was the first night I tried a cigarette as well.
Really?
Yeah.
That late?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of things I've done late.
Are you sure?
Very sure.
I mean, me, I understand.
I've never smoked a cigarette before that day.
Oh, okay. I didn't try a cigarette maybe in university.
It's disgusting.
There was this one cigarette that it was like mint flavored, and it actually low key was nice.
Those ones are better.
Low key, but then I was like, I know where this is going. If I get addicted, I tried it. Yeah. I think I tried another one. Yeah, but only twice. I've tried more. Never mind.
Not us exposing everything.
I was like,
oh no.
Slow it down.
Oh no. So when did you start cocaine? I'm kidding.
In May.
I'm so scared of doing anything else.
Are you?
I'm really scared. Like I don't want to.
Look, you seem very, very like. I'm not gonna sound shady to everyone listening, but you seem very experimental.
I know.
So that's why I'm like, wow.
Like I'm okay with like maybe trying psychedelics.
I knew it. I was like, you're very much a mushrooms girl.
Not me. I've been looking for a dealer the longest time, but I'm scared of like anything outside of that.
You don't want to shoot anything up?
I will.
You want the hair on?
So, no, I'm scared.
You scared?
I'm scared.
Okay.
Like, I know people who have tried like ecstasy and we've done.
Please don't try ecstasy.
I don't want to.
Please don't. No.
Did you know? So one of my housemates, she had done ecstasy when she was young, and now she was on psychiatric medication.
At the same time?
No.
Oh, later.
Like years after.
Okay.
But apparently, if you've done ecstasy before, you shouldn't be on certain type of medication because it messes up.
Oh, one time?
Yeah, even just one time.
Wow.
You're meant to tell your doctor that, hey, I've done ecstasy before, and then they can like see which. But yeah, it was very interesting because she said she kept on getting like zaps in her brain, like
what the fuck is that? A zap?
Like
a shock?
Like a shock type thing.
Oh, wow.
So, guys, tell the people that you
like she's being tasered in the head.
That's what she felt like, and like maybe her arm would be moving involuntarily.
Oh,
and stuff
absolutely
like
not.
that.
Kids don't do drugs. Kids don't do drugs.
But like, I thought, I've been on a couple of different antidepressants, and when they ask, I'd always be scared to tell them, yeah, I've done weed, or yeah, I've smoked before, because I thought they were like trying to rat me out or something. God, dude, it's for interaction.
Look at the smooth transition. Look at the smooth. My brother has the same birthmark, but on that foot. And his, because he's darker than me, so his is darker, and then the thing is lighter.
Oh, so
it's inverse. Everything.
Oh, that's cute.
On the opposite, my sister has nothing. So we know we're related.
Skip the whole person. And just
we know we're related. This middle bitch,
you.
I don't know. This middle bitch is an anomaly. We don't know what's happening there.
Oh goodness. Anyway.
But I know she's related because they were natural births and I was a C-section, so technically I could be the one that was kidnapped and swapped at birth because I was the C-section. But also I have a mom's hands, so
at least
that's the only reason how I looked nothing like her in any other way except for the hands.
You know that whole thing in, was it Macbeth?
Mm-hmm.
With the C-section thingy. The whole thing
no, we're not born of woman.
You're not born technically because it was C-section.
Uh-huh.
I thought, wow, yeah.
That was, first of all, and you imagine in the 1600s, C-sections was, what the fuck was that?
Boy, unless you're just standing outside, be like, okay.
Sacham does it, like.
No,
whoa.
Okay, boy, let's go.
Oh. The point is, it was the first time I encountered failure was in matric. When I didn't get the one goal that I'd been setting myself up for 5 years. And it wasn't even like I wasn't good enough. They just went another direction of, we want to rather do this than do that.
Yeah.
So it was upsetting because I knew I was good enough. I knew I could handle it. I knew I had that type of quality. Yeah. But I didn't get it.
Also, just realizing it's not just hard work.
Yes.
Sometimes it's not hard work. It can be luck, it can be popularity, it can be
aligning with someone else's vision.
Yes.
That's what it was for me.
Yeah.
Because that person's vision wasn't what my vision was for the team or whatever. Yeah. So then it was like a thing of, okay, you're just going another direction. It wasn't that I wasn't actually, because if I was in another school, I for sure would have been, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was our first encounter where it was like, this sucks ass. And then I think it made all the other blows much easier. Failing in second year, not getting into the third year course, made failing in third year easier because that failure made final year and postgrad of that particular course so much easier. Yeah. Because I did the content twice, essentially. Yeah. Which, even failing postgrad, because of one course, it was like, that sucks ass. I didn't actually care at that time because everybody was dying around me. So.
It's not just me. It's better when you're failing together. Yeah. I agree.
But people failed worse in 2020.
Yeah.
It was a shit show.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't care too much in 2019, because I think that it was partly because I'd failed a lot coming up to that moment. So that failing in this moment should have been a big deal. Wasn't as big of a deal. If that makes sense.
I absolutely get you.
And also, the thing about failing, I don't know, maybe I'm just a little too philosophical about life, is that every time something has not gone my way, within a year, I can always see why. Like, that thing of like everything happens for a reason. I've seen that shit happen too many times within the last 7 years. I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't fail, I don't think I would have been able to cope with the workload of final year.
Maybe. True. That's true.
No, not maybe. Yes.
That's true.
I would not have been able to cope. If I didn't fail postgrad and do it a second time, I wouldn't have passed my board exam because I wasn't focused on my board exam, studying for it.
Yeah.
Like I really didn't. Like I literally like I studied maybe the last 2 weeks. I was like, okay, get it together.
2 weeks?
But the only reason why is because I had a sound foundation because I had done it twice.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I know that. I don't have to do that. I know that. It's just these things that I need to get together.
To brush up on and stuff like that.
So that's why I'm so comfortable with it now, because I'm just like, this is gonna make sense. For some reason, it's gonna make sense. And I don't know. It sounds maybe it sounds even churchy to some people. I don't know.
Amen.
But to me, it's like, no, it makes sense. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Where it's like, that makes sense. That makes complete sense. So I'm comfortable with it. I don't think I would want that's as a kid. I don't think I would have wanted to learn failure that early. I don't want to lie to you.
Yeah.
But things I've learned since as an adult is how to fail well and how to appreciate failure, because I know it's gonna be like, okay, cool.
It'll work out. That's another thing for me. Things just like working out eventually.
Ooh.
Eventually. Oh!
It's
a very long waiting game.
Yeah.
Like now, bro, like I'm going to art school next year.
She got in. She got in. Remember a few episodes ago we were applying?
Hey, I got in.
We're in.
I pulled the system. I win.
And it worked out. I mean, it when did you last? 2018. So it was like 3 years in the making.
Yeah. Literally, like from crying about it in like grade 10, 11, wanting to go to art school.
Yeah.
At 25, well, next year.
Yeah. Will you still be 25? You'll be newly 25.
I'm 24.
That's what I'm saying. You'll be newly 25. You just made it into the same grade as me. Like, you just made it into 96.
But honestly, though, like, even just seeing that things are not so age rigid.
You're like a try in the 78th minute.
What?
You're like in rugby. You're like a try in the 78th minute.
Absolutely.
You just made it.
Absolutely.
Just made it into... You might actually be in overtime.
It counts.
It counts.
It counts. But yeah, like, I don't know, the magic of waiting, because in a moment it's painful when you want something so bad and it's just like, no. Had I moved here last year, I don't think I would have survived. I feel like I have more of a backbone now. And also just being in Cape Town makes me feel like I'm a bit more ruder as well. It's not easier to be rude here.
You think this is go to Joburg. Joburg is just, they're just assholes. And you're like, oh, what do not stress, man. You're just like, dude, why are you being rude? How are you? You look at an Uber driver, you're like, how do you have a 4.8 rating with this attitude? What is happening here?
Yeah. You're not gonna just fight for nothing.
Yeah.
There's no
It's
reason.
Picking your battles. Like, when, just loving when you pick your battles, you're like, all I need is for you to drive me to this place. There's no need for a fight here. I don't have the energy. Nothing. It's the moment you get an attitude with me. That's cute.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see how your ratings look after this. I wish I knew how disgusting it feels to pay rent.
Yo, bro.
Or a bond, I guess, if you live in a house.
Bro, it's the worst. Yo, I'm
because I mean, even when I think about my nephew, like, he is so nonchalant about money. He's just like, yeah, no, it's this. Or even when he's looking at phones, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, dude, this phone costs 8,000. I think we're putting it into context of like things like rent, where you're just like, this just took up 40% of my salary out the motherfucking gate. Out the gate. And you're like, oh, and it's Cape Town. So it can't necessarily be any less, really, unless you're living with a bunch of other people. And it was so funny because when I was looking for flats before I got, like, when I was moving here, after university, this other place I was applying to, she was like, your rent shouldn't be more than 30% of your salary. I'm like, in which city?
Where? How? What?
If I could afford that to be 30% of my salary, I wouldn't be living in that type of place. I'd be living in a flat.
Yeah.
Like a proper, not a cottage. Like, because I mean, then you're saying that you're you're earning at least 20K, and if you're earning at least 20K, go ahead and get you a flat.
Yeah.
Rent sucks.
Rent does suck.
What I wish I knew. What else did you wish you knew?
Man, listen. The freedom of living on your own.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh. I think it's only this month because now I'm actually like finally steady on my feet.
You are?
Mostly financially.
No, I say you are because I thought you were before. That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
Oh, okay.
I feel now.
Now.
Okay, it's a feeling, game I did.
Okay.
I'm less mentally stressed about it.
Okay.
But now,
because you're making money in dollars. You're hoping some shit pops up in South Africa so the exchange rate depreciates. You're just
praying. Listen, the other day,
nigga, I need the president to resign. Get the rand.
Need some drama. Come on.
20 rand to the dollar. I need it.
That would. Listen.
You're keeping your shit in your PayPal because you want some shit to pop off.
I literally watched the news just for that.
Yeah.
Just that's the only thing I care about.
Where are we at 14 now?
We're at 14. Last time I checked was 14.20 cents.
Oh.
Last week at some point it was 15 rand. I was like, let's cash out.
And
I'll be good at Forex actually because I've been watching those numbers. Anyway.
But Forex also requires a bit of prediction.
True.
And yeah.
But what was I saying? But the freedom of you can literally do whatever you want. I think I'm only now 7 months later appreciating that and realizing, oh shit, I'm running on my own schedule. Especially
when you work on your own schedule because you don't teach anymore, so you literally
I'm literally like doing anything that I want now.
Like whatever, you could be working at 4 a.m.
True.
Which you do sometimes.
Which I do out of choice. I can't sleep, let's work. Yeah. Or let's watch, I don't know, something. Or, you know.
I'm happy for that. That's so real. Yeah, you don't appreciate that before, A, as an adult, or B, coming to another city. So both of those scenarios would work.
I think for me, because I came straight from home, I didn't have that living as a student type thing going for me.
Yeah. So you stayed at home as a student.
Yeah.
All right. Before becoming an adult, I wish I knew how to cook more variety of meals.
Same! Oh my goodness.
We have a very, very limited palate as blacks.
Oh, man.
I love cooking. I even bought more spices.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to get into it. Like I am talking about cooking fish and grilling and giving it like a good. I mean, I do cook fish, but like I want to like do it like proper, like not Michelin star, but a level higher than amateur cook. I really want to be like that bitch.
Yeah.
And I wish I had tried more things as a kid. But that's my next goal, is to become more proficient. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can cook now.
Yeah.
But I want to give variety. I want to cook, the Caucasian stuff too.
I mean, I can
the Middle Eastern stuff and the Asian stuff.
I need to also expand my cooking skills are a joke, my love. Like, I can do the basic stuffs. What stuffs? I can do the basic stuff, but like, ooh.
The last thing I wish I knew. The one thing I wish I knew is just sort of how difficult relationships and people are. And I don't necessarily mean romantic or whatever, but just in general. Maintaining relationships, especially when there's a distance, number one. Or B, if you're in a professional environment.
Yeah.
Or C, just with friends in general. So like all these different types of things where it's just like, I'm weak.
No, man.
I'm weak in this arena,
Yeah.
And honestly, the real reason why I actually don't even contemplate the idea of actually getting into an actual proper relationship is because I'm lazy to actually do the work.
Yeah.
I know me. It's not a thing. It's not a thing of like, I don't want it. It's just a thing of, man, I watch too many podcasts and I know this shit takes work. I don't like it. I don't want to do the work.
Yeah.
I'm lazy. It is what it is. And it spills into a lot of other things, which is why I also then, it does sort of, I don't know, support the idea of picking your battles too, but also,
yes,
especially when you're just like, let me not rock the boat today. I don't know, I just
change position. Okay.
As straightforward as I am.
Yeah.
As straightforward as I am, I'm also very lazy, interpersonal wise. I can't. And I need to change it. Maybe therapy, I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the answers. But with relationships as well, as I've gotten older, I have fewer and fewer friends. Not that like I had a whole party of people, but I don't know. With the people that I'm friends with now, I think it's just been generally easier because we all understand that, like, hey, life is, you got a job, you have 100 things to deal with. We're not going to talk every day, which is fine.
Or even if you're not busy, you just don't want to talk.
Yeah, there's that as well. You don't want to hang out, you want to talk. It's cool.
Oh, I'm broke, so I can't go out.
Oh, you're broke. Yeah.
So you can't go out, can't do anything like that. Speaking of which, no, I'm not going to do it.
What?
I wanted to spend money on something to eat, but I'm not. I think we are. Probably. We have the voucher, so we might as well. Otherwise. So that's pretty much it. I mean, what else? I mean...
Even just like now, I think now, realizing how much you can customize your life, I guess. Like, literally, you can make it anything that you want. Going back to my first point, like, if you want to do drugs. Like, it's really, like, everything's literally up to you, I think.
And, like,
yeah,
besides children, nothing is really permanent.
Yeah.
So it's like...
I mean, children...
Well, I mean, it's like an irrevocable decision.
Okay, yeah.
It's like if it's there, it's there. It's
Yeah.
not going to go anywhere for the next 18 years at least.
Unless you like, I don't know. Anyway.
Well, I said if you make the irrevocable decision to have the children.
Yeah.
So it's there, it's done, it's cancelled, you've committed. So, everything is not permanent. But that scares me more than it helps me, because as somebody who fears poverty because I've experienced too many things. What was that?
It was my hair.
Oh. As somebody who has a deathly fear of poverty, the idea of in life that things are not permanent, scares me, because I mean that means things could go, which is probably why I'm just a little too I save too much and all that stuff. And then even though I'm not really going anywhere for the next 3 years, it's like it's kind of guaranteed.
Yeah,
kind of guaranteed. But after that, it's like then you start to shake. You're like, what am I going to do? Am I going to stay? Am I going to go? Am I going to go overseas? What's happening? Which is the opposite of like me being like, in death everything is permanent. That scares me.
Yeah.
Well, also I don't think I'd want to come back.
No. Please cancel.
Imagine like you've been dead for 6 months and all of a sudden you wake up.
Be so pissed. I'll be pissed. Like, fuck, man.
Imagine you wake up in the grave though. That's be like, no, thank you. You can't make that out. You can't make it out alive. You die anyway.
But you can't even like do anything about it. You just have to like starve to death.
And lack of oxygen.
Okay, lack of oxygen. There's that as well. I mean, then you wouldn't wake up then, would you?
Well, yeah. I think by the time you get to 6 months, you've probably starved to death anyway.
Yeah.
But the idea of, I think when you're a kid, things are sort of sorted out for you. In the sense of, assuming you come from a household where that is the case, you're kind of not worried about the big stuff.
At all.
You know?
Yeah.
And so when you become an adult, when you say adult, I mean going into the working world, because even as a university student, technically, you're not really worried about the
independent.
Stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, going into the big world in terms of like paycheck, everything is on you.
Yeah.
Type thing. No one's helping you out, type of thing. I'm Sabawel, taking fish and chips producer. Sabawel. The toll, the mental emotional toll of responsibility.
Yeah.
Whereas you get a taste of responsibility when you're like in high school, if you're involved and you do like committees and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Or if you're in a team and you have a
collective, people depending on you.
If you're in a team and all that stuff, you're not. It's not new. you're dependent on yourself when you're trying to hand in assignments, all that stuff. But the idea of I don't have anywhere to stay if I don't be going to work. Or I'm not gonna eat anything the next month.
Yeah.
Because there's some people who are still partially sponsored, which is not a bad thing if you can afford to do it, sponsor your kids.
Yeah.
But in the case, that's not the case with me or you. So it's a law. It's a law.
Yeah.
It's a law.
No, it's a lot. Yeah.
It's a law.
Yeah.
I don't think you kind of. I don't know if I want to say this is something I wish I knew before I became an adult, because technically I don't think you want to put that on a kid.
No.
So
no.
At the same time, I get it.
Yeah.
But it's just a very big shift of. It's on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Very much.
You know, for me, one thing that I do wish is that I could have been a kid longer, I guess.
18 years wasn't enough?
No, too short. Because now, like, at 16, 17, 18, you start being conscious of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And you're only a kid for, like, those 2 years, and then you have to, like, fuck off and do whatever you have to do.
I feel you. But I think that's why people wild out when they go to university.
True.
You know?
True.
Because you can discover yourself and not also have parental supervision at the same time. So, I can see.
I don't know, maybe being at home, actually, no, it did save me a lot. Being at home while I was studying, it made sense at the time.
It made sense. It saved you a lot of, money, but also cock experiences.
Yes.
It saved you a lot from the bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know, man. I think we thought of everything right now. Yeah. If you think of anything else, we'll have it in another episode. Put it in the comment section. We'll talk about it. And
goodbye.
Yes. Goodbye. Oh, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. Otherwise, see you next week.